Hello and welcome to an all-new, very special, as always, edition of Do It for the Underground. We don't have a 4 in the name. It's spelled F-O-R. Don't get it confused when Googling. This is just a fun thing I did to, have a little host fun, Sometimes we make the show for you, and that's nice. And I love you. I love you very much, and I'm happy that you watch, but sometimes daddy's got to have a little fun, and sometimes that comes just in the form of putting a 4 up onto the show. We've got, as always, a very special episode for you today. Our very own Fatz King doing a very special, first time ever on Do It for the Underground, a movie review. That's right. These boys sat down and watched Offramp, the juggalo movie people can't stop talking about. They watched it. They're going to discuss it, give you their thoughts. We're going to give some footage and some recaps of the recent Mighty Morphin Wackness tour that Super Famous Funtime Guys and Clockwork E just did. And of course, everyone's favorite, the new music Roundup. We couldn't have an episode without it. How else would anyone know what to listen to? You can't think for yourself. You can't go on Spotify and just go to your favorite artists and click their profile and see what happens. You need us to tell you what to think and what to listen to, and we're here to do it. I'm happy to do it, gladly, anytime. But first, as always, tonight's top story. It's not, I don't know what time you watch this. This episode's top story. Mission Infect are back. That's right, baby. You know them, you love them. You probably watched a couple weeks ago when I went doing the whole fucking low-key discography deep dive, and now couldn't have been better timing. I didn't know what I was doing. Listen, I wasn't in on this information. I wasn't plotting alongside low-key and the rest of Mission Infect. I don't know these men. This was pure happenstance, pure luck. But if you watch that episode, you're primed for it. Mission Infect are back. Go right now to missioninfect.com. There's a new album on the way, Epidemic. The website itself is a beautiful thing. There's a vault section full of old photos and logos and all kinds of promo images from even 15 years ago, some of these things. Honestly, having them would have made that segment I did a few weeks ago much easier. But I'm happy to have them now. There's something called Regen, which is yet to be introduced as of this taping, which is a mystery something. I don't know. You'll have to go to the website and try to suss it out. If you look at the roster section, all your favorite generals are back for this upcoming album. Promo materials are being sent out. You can be involved. Go to missioninfect.com and just be a part of it. Be a part of something special. This is something really fun that a bunch of people are in the weeds on every day, myself included, and it is a blast. So I would recommend going over to missioninfect.com, go to the Enlist dropdown, and become a part of it. And if you want a little primer on the whole thing, go and watch the Infect Takeover episode of Bartle House Radio right there on YouTube. This dropped the night that the announcements took place. They had Saint Sinna, Zero, and Mumra on the show discussing the return and played a bunch of music. And if you're trying to figure out what Mission Infect is for the first time, or just to, maybe it's been a while and you want a refresher, watch that. And we've got a special playlist down in the description of this episode full of group tracks, solo tracks, group tracks from solo albums. All your Mission Infect music needs are right there. This is big, gang. Don't sleep on what's going on here, because I think it is going to be very exciting, very special, and I want you to be involved. MissionInfect.com. Check it out.
Infect! Oh, shit. Yeah. I saw you walk up. Everybody come on up, man. Cause it began, was just the beginning. Regeneration made me the man I've seen grinning behind the guise of a gas mask. I'm sitting behind the ruins of hardcore when church bells ringing high. That's fitting. I guess sometimes you gotta fight fire with more fire and torch liars. And leave the core smoldering, caught in the crossfire. Then we leave their whole body contort and force violence. Oh, now went radio silence till the fatal transmission reinfected your mind. He said it was time to put an end to the silence. Pick the mission back up right where I left it behind. Bringing new life to it when the future alive with the past. Now they mad cause we infected the climb. And I rolled it, I signed it. I can never resign. It's in mine till I die. Ready screaming from the top of your lungs at this motherfucker one last time. Roll with the mission infection. You thought I was dead, but now we here to direct it. Simply wreck shit, you needed to make it. Our enemies fall back, they know to dissect it. We here to deploy, destroy every skeptic. Every fan with a fan turn cold neglected. Simple we rep it, the soldiers accept it. The mission is fruition, but the songs we bless it. You would know how of that wasn't fair or right, cause I went AWOL, disappear in the night like Frank Castle. Others call me an asshole, tell the Reverend Lord of Valley, resurrected me to fight. Just know that I meant what I said and dead or alive. I'll rap them on till the day that I die. So my life is through, I'm dedicated to you. So follow me into the night. We fight for what's right, so tell them prove what. I think it's time to put your gas mask on and point both guns in the air. I wanna hear you as loud as you can get. Screaming out mission infect. Infect. Now screaming from the top of your lungs at this motherfucker one last time. I said screaming from the top of your lungs at this motherfucker one last time. Yo, I just stepped in his fresh, but I would never forget the drunken message he left to say. You wanna be a mission infect? I said yes for the sesh, now I'm repping to death. And now the infect soldiers behind me. I just wanna be the leader they deserve, and I'm trying. I just hope I did them proud with the rapping and rhyming. Only thing that I can say is holy shit, that was immaculate timing. Cause I was feeling I was falling off, and now it's like I've been mixed in some kind of Molotov. It's getting ready to fly through the air with little time to prepare. The minute the soldiers get to sounding off. So if you rapping, throw that shit in the air. Yeah. Tell your mama that we getting it. Yeah. Ready to spread it in a different day. And I got little to fear. Everybody, you know it's on. I think it's time to put your gas mask on and point both guns in the air. I wanna hear you as loud as you can get, yelling out mission infect. Infect. Now screaming from the top of your lungs at this motherfucker one last time. I said screaming from the top of your lungs at this motherfucker one last time. Infect, 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 infect. What? Infect, what? 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 Yeah.
And now a special announcement. You know Samhain Ceremony 4 is right around the corner. SON's annual Halloween party. That sounds so... Everyone has a Halloween party. This is a Halloween fucking... Listen, you're not going to get an event like this elsewhere. I don't have a good word for it. This is a show. Let's call it a show. It is a show, but it's also so much more. You've got so many artists on this thing. You've got SON, Ala Zuli Lou, King Gordy, super famous Fun Time Guys, Clockwork, E, The Cult of Space Skull, Apollo Exodus, The Hooligans doing a special rap set, very rare, very cool. Keegan Grimm, MJ Lovecraft, they're all going to be there. And guess who else is going to be there? That's right. You will hear this news first, right now. No one's known it yet. No one fucking is aware. This has been a little dirty secret until just now. But do it for the underground. That's right. Myself and Fatz King will be hosting this event. We will have microphones in our hands just like this, and we'll be saying, hey, how's the show going? You having fun? Hey, you wore a costume. That's neat. You know, a little crowd work, light stuff. Not something you're going to put on TikTok and say we roasted somebody's ass. Maybe. But just some fun hosting. We're going to host. We're going to be professional. We're going to say, ladies and gentlemen, your next act, super famous Fun Time Guys. Can't wait for that one. Samhain Ceremony 4, officially hosted by Do It For The Underground. You gotta fucking be there. If not, you're an idiot. You're a big, stupid, dumb fucking idiot. And I'm never going to forgive you. Okay? I'm not going to forgive you. SON's not going to forgive you. None of the artists are going to forgive you. You're going to be chased out of this scene with pitchforks and flaming the Frankenstein shits. You know, they're chasing them around with torches. Not for dabs, not those kind of, you fucking drug addict. Wood with fire on it, that kind of thing. We're chasing you out of town if you don't come to this fucking show, you son of a bitch. It was way too aggressive, and I apologize. But I can't stress to you enough how good this show is going to be. And if it takes some strong language, it is what it is. Samhain Ceremony 4, be there or be square. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Just go. And with Samhain Ceremony 4 in mind, I wanted to show a special clip. This is a band called The Cult of Space Skull that you're probably not familiar with if you watch this show. It's a little out of the realm of things we talk about typically, but they're fucking awesome. You're going to fall right in love with them. You're going to buy a second ticket to Samhain Ceremony for. Check them out. The Cult of Space Skull, right here on Do It For the Underground.
Listen closely to these instructions. Go down to the river, swim 6 feet down. There you'll find a doorway. Go into the ground. Step onto the desert, onto the burning sands. There's your first time dying. Come take my hand. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. No one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. 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 We'll be in stock now, so lightly tread. 'Cause all these monsters, they must be fed. Look up to the sky, to the burning skull. Look into the lights and feel its pull. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. Oh, no, no, no one's gonna save your soul. 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 Now it's time to wake the dark. Now it's time to wake the world. Full time for full at the ground. Slowly rotting in the dark. Come on, baby, come on. 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 Wake the dark. Now it's time to wake the world. Full time for full at the ground. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Do It For the Underground. I am your host, Robbie, and I'm here with some more news, some more updates, some more fun. You know, we're just here to have fun, just be friends, you know. Our next story tonight, Doc Gruesome. That's right. If you've been here since the beginning, you know, episode 1, we got deep on this guy and his crew, the Cerberus Clique. And today, we're back with news. Doc Gruesome news. That's right. How many times an episode can I say that's right? I want you to count them at home. And honestly, drink a bottle of alcohol every time. An entire bottle. Don't go for a shot or a drink. Drink an entire fucking bottle of alcohol every time I say that's right. That's right. Doc Gruesome has announced a number of things. First, his brand new album, Too Late for Love Songs, will be released this October 30th, 2024, Devil's Night. This will be Doc's second album to be released this year. But did he only announce a new album? Or maybe was there some more? There was some more. He's got a new mask done by Ron Sambiel. This thing is fucking crazy. Probably just on the face of it, it's the coolest mask he's done yet. But then he can peel the top layer off and there's a skull underneath. It's crazy. Doc Gruesome obviously gearing up for an exciting new era, and we hear it Do It for the Underground say, check it out. Get in there, check it out. In other news, super famous Fun Time Guys and Clockwork E just got off the road. They just wrapped up their first leg of the Mighty Morphin Wackness tour. By all accounts, this thing was a goddamn success. It started in Youngstown, Ohio, wrapped up at Fury Fest, and we couldn't let this momentous occasion go by without showing you some footage, because we love footage here. And who makes footage? Dan Galvin tapes footage, and we steal his footage. And we say, Dan, don't even question us stealing this or we're gonna fucking kill you. We tell him that. You'd think he would fight back. He never does. He doesn't give a shit what Fearless Fred Fury says, or flip the damn rat. He's not. He says, fight back? No, I will allow you to use my footage, and I will say thank you. I don't know why this tangent's so long. The point is, the boy was at the first night of the Mighty Morphin Wackness tour, and he filmed the whole goddamn thing. And we wanted to show you just how fucking lit it was, how much fun everyone had, and how great the performances were. And the only way to do that was to steal Dan's footage and show it to you right here. Strap in, enjoy a little montage of footage taken right from Dan's Columbus Underground, right here on Do It for the Underground.
Hey yo, so this is our first tour ever. And like I said, we are doing it with the super famous Fun Time Guys.
They do the wax signal in the sky. Forecast popped up. Mighty Morphin Wackness. Nobody safe, not one. Fun times on the clock, working with magic. One side count, the size is more attractive.
Bitch, I'm a moon god, lazy spray with laser rays from my boombox. Just play safe and run away for a shoe shot. You get tased, I put an egg in your poopa. Do my trades, call out your a-hole. Super duper clock. Work, finna drop a bomb on your fly. First, throwing on your mom to the thigh. Skirt, frozen from the slop, she's alive. First, clock on top, you asleep in the flop. You get chosen, could it deal with a beat from my rock. Put a poster on the trunk, hear us screaming. Drop them off on the sun, what you mean we ain't high?
We the DMTs, people smoking DMT.
I pay the fee. To welcome me, we hold the keys, and immortality is prophecy. Hey, we the DMTs, you see what's smoking DMT, I pay the fee. To welcome me, we hold the keys, and immortality is prophecy.
AKA Ohio, it takes us like a trial. Safe to say we're razor blades, make up most of our fucking plow. You can get pulled in the guard like a taker versus style. Since you died and that's alright, you'll just be added to the pile. Reach the black and miles, overdose and necrophiles. Crack a smile, tell the robbers now we'll have to wet his file. Loaded bullshit your mother and a homo while you're out, she finna pay for it and talk. Change some of my clout, ayy.
Real whack, real even I will snap, kill cats, kill the fucking game. Where the deal at? Clockwork, Jackson, we exit, great, we're the whole man, but you still hated, bitch.
So cool, dope. Need another line if you don't mind. I don't know about how I'm gonna drive and stay alive, cause I'm so out. My fucking mind is so sublime, bro. No doubt. Die high, zooted with my eyes wide. Oh my god, I look okay. Time to get it started when we get to the party. All goes up and down like it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing, ain't no thing. But ain't no the rainbow back. Like whipping with the snowman, and they get he got like these stacks. Painted last, painted stacks. Kicking shit like rain attacks. Painted fast on the planet. We saving that famous act. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, Lex, but we got invited to it up. That's party with a bunch of tatted drugs up. We don't mind it.
Shades on, got me feeling like I'm Jake Jones.
Ding dong, like the damn dead dimmadong. Baby, give me chromosomes, hit it raw, then I'm gone. They keep on saying they gon' fight us and it won't be long.
My fucking record deal, I probably won't get paid at all.
I'm in the studio with your beauty, get my selling toes. We getting paid on for this music, homie, you just talk. You want the drama, make it move, and we gon' set it off. No more fixing for you, what the E is gonna cause.
Think about something that you think me like,
Oh my god,
I got them tied up and not enough.
haters talking shit cause they don't understand the dialogue.
Talking to my congregation, trying not to kill them all. Boy, I'm feeling like I'm Jim Jones.
Everybody drinking on a punch until this shit gone.
She's strong,
So I tell them on to sit slow.
Shades on, got me feeling like I'm Jim Jones.
I'm with it now, got that full of stuff complexion with the sex for the switch way. Back to the back to the blood, evil to master, rock the blood into your mouth. You feel it, hold now, this day. Surrounded by piss days, the ground in the dead day. I'm counting daily ounces of blood, you losers, you slip. Sick hours, the master, and that's the no origami. Just a horrible picture, and leave your body here, or porta potty. Yo, yo, now make some fucking noise!
Goodbye. Hey, show up. Watch me crack a kid cobra till I throw up. Yes, let me lunch all on your sofa on a whole nother level when I'm going up for shit. I just shit, he's a thief, better call the police. Cause I'm a crackhead, homie. That's the words on the street. Now put your ear to the grab of what you learn about me. Stealing perks out of purse like the mama's asleep. I'm stealing keys, crashing shit in a ditch and OD. Oh goody. Still fire pack pushing. Big silver rope that I use to stack pussy. Friends call me Wood cause with drugs I'm no rookie. Started so much dope I can probably sell books. I heard you talking shit, that's how you catch a break. You want me cook you off, that shit is obvious. I would not fuck your bitch. You cannot call me ho. Here up. Can you get the beat? Product of the 90s and a husband and cheese. So we ain't fucking, you can find me in a bar off the street. Yelling the youngest while I'm drunk on 50 cents to the beat. Telling them back in my day that big moms would blow me for weird. Fuck the police. Everyone's on my bad side, I'm making a list. I'm a man of my black belt. They can tell that I've been beating my dick in the crib. Vigorously like, well, leave me alone, I'm taking a shit. I should've known, I'm not really aware of what's going on around me. For the simple fact that boys that you got is really make sure ingredients that be making you drowsy. Yo, I can't in the Twitter. I'm slaying it proudly, though. When I'm sitting through Twitter, I be taking pictures of his little sister. But this thing hit me on the jet. Maybe I'm just holding back. Maybe I'm just full of liquor. Maybe it's the anger for killing myself all the time. Bulldog probably got a fanny pack swag. But the bulldog probably got a fanny pack swag. In a high top jumping, kitty like crack of the boombox bumping. Fanny pack swag. Four guys who don't know how to act right might just run up in your trap and steal your crack pipe. I'm black eyes, I'm those who trash eyes, my white eyes. Simplify, I grab the mic and fire down one side and stick it in your eyeball. Nightfall, sidewalk, cuffing you fan, wrecking the brain. Wishing you can, wishing you could. Yeah, you can't rap, but your bitchin' is good. Wackness in the underground, what we thinking is good. We still out there leaving tags in the bathroom. Hashtag SFTG. One time gang, this LLE. Scroll in the stall at your local Arby's. You hate it out, better pack a Sharpie. They call me Big Montana, baby, double beef with cheddar thickness. I'm smashing on the track, I'm getting erratic, you're on switch sticks. You back with couple grits, back in the asses of a bitch. That's attention, so autistic, did everyone to mimic that walk. In the kitty cat, bro. Let me run it back, grab the marker, draw a diagram, like what's up with that? Sitting there, shit, screaming inside of the stall. Repeatedly beating your face, keeping me in the palm like, smell of her beaver. Coochie, coochie, booty, booty, goopy, enchilada. Groupies in a two-seater cruising through West Nevada. I'm fucking with my shit, put my poopy inside the conda. I bust you in the lip, then I'm busting inside your mama. You flow through space and time to just fuck 'em. Clockwork, bust the block and crop dust 'em. Boppers give me top, I don't trust 'em. Floppers talk it up till I bust 'em. Bust, 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 hell with 'em. Fucker than I. Hey, you know it's a. If you feel you're better, you are. We're winging it. Good luck staying in the flow with the bars. On a single shit. Lying to yourself in the floor, but they bringing it. We can shoot a squirt on it, the sun and fucking extinguish it. Packing all the clubs in the rap. And everywhere. And taking all the fans of your rap. And everywhere. Ain't no mistaking your facing and asking a racing again and basically taking you out to the back. And everywhere. Hey. After the ball goes, let me know you can be there. I already know, yeah. I got a jukebox, I know it's his spot. After the beat drop, we'll get down. Hey, stop, pulling your skirt down. I'm trying to see there. After the ball goes, let me know you can be there. I already know, yeah. I got a jukebox, I know it's his spot. It's all just a part of the plan. Come along, it's just getting us down. I'm really hoping you made it. I got you locked in the basement. Nobody's coming to save you like damn. It's all just a part of the plan. Come along, it's just getting us down. I'm really hoping you hate it. I got you locked in the basement. Nobody's coming to save you like damn. Throw your hearts up. Okay. Throw your hearts up. Now y'all say. Come on, y'all! Who's his ego? There it is. Hey, it's all just a part of the plan. Come along and just get in the hand. I'm really hoping you hate it. I got you locked in the basement. Nobody's coming to save you like damn. Yo, we win! Make some fucking noise, young son. We are Mighty Morphin Wackness. We're here to fuck the game up in a major way. Thank you so much for coming out. Hey, we love y'all. Kyle's balls. Kyle's balls. Kyle's balls. If this wasn't a family establishment, I'd show you.
Attention! The following is a spoiler-heavy review of the Juggalo road trip comedy Offramp. If you do not wish to have this film spoiled, we suggest that you skip 22 minutes ahead. The views expressed in this segment are solely of those of Fatz King, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the entire Do It For The Underground or Legion Realms teams. You have been warned.
Fatz King, by the way. This is Do It For The Motherfucking Underground. What up, y'all? We are here. We are reviewing Offramp. Well, I'm reviewing Offramp. All right, so the two first characters you meet are Trey and Silas. You meet Trey as he's getting out of jail. He's been in prison for, I guess, a year. They don't say exactly how long. I think it was about a year. Maybe they did, and I just kind of drunk. He's getting out of prison. They don't say why. And you notice while he's narrating what it means to be a juggalo and this and that, there's this prison guard chick that's being extra nice to him. And you see at the end of it, it's because when she shakes his hand as he goes to leave, she's got a hatchet man tattooed on the inside of her wrist. And it's because family is family, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then we meet the other character, Silas. Silas is taking care of his fucking bedridden and decrepit Meemaw. They literally show him changing her poop bags and feeding her baby food. Like, this bitch is a vegetable. He gets done with this and he goes to the jail and he picks up Trey because we find out that Trey's been in jail because something he did for Silas. We don't know what yet, but something he did for Silas. We also find out that Silas had an older brother named Mike, and the three of them were a rap crew. Mike is dead now. We're at Mike's grave for a second. And Trey tells Silas, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna gather this year, man. Like, all that shit's what got me here to begin with, and you know, I can't do that. Silas is like, you have to come to the gathering, bro. You have to. So they jump in their hatchet wagon, as they call it. I'm gonna say this right now. Some of the Juggalo references they're just off. It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like the people making them understand what it is they're actually saying. So they go and they're in the hatchet wagon, and as they're leaving a fucking store. Oh, first of all, they don't say Fago, because I guarantee Fago didn't give them the fucking permission for it. So they say Juggalo juice, and they give them these weird fucking almost Fago soda pop names. Like one of them was like Blasting Sun or some shit like that, or whatever. Like, it was like, oh, this is close to what it's supposed to be, but we can't legally say it. So, you know, here's this. Or that was just one of those things that as soon as I seen it, I was like, wait a minute, that ain't right. And then as it dawned on me, and I kept seeing the Juggalo juice bottles of Fago, I was like, oh, okay. Fago wanted no part of this. They go to a fucking a gas station to get their Juggalo juice, and the dude Trey bumps into the villain for our movie. This is the guy who's running for sheriff in the weird fucking backwood redneck town they're in. And when he bumps into him, he spills his milkshake and he tells him, "You're gonna fucking regret it, boy." Foreshadowing. That's foreshadowing. As they go to leave, the fucking cop gets on his phone and he radios ahead to the other cops, "Look out for this van." Okay? So Trey pissed off the sheriff, and as he's walking away, he looks in the sheriff's truck and he sees this random redheaded pregnant teenager. I know that doesn't seem like much, but trust me, that'll come back. So there's this point where they're in this restaurant, and like, I have to talk about this for two parts. One, Silas starts putting cocaine on fried chicken. So I don't know what purpose that's going to serve. Anyway, and in the middle of the cocaine chicken experiment, they get a phone call from the gathering. Not anybody at Psychopathic, not anyone, just the gathering is who calls them. And they find out that they they made it on to the stage. They get to be on fucking the clown drip stage. And I'm going to say this right now. Maybe it's mean. Maybe you got homies that are like this. I don't care. These motherfuckers can't rap. They can't. They just can't. Your grandmother raps better than these people do. Saran raps better than these people do. They piss off the sheriff. He radios to the fucking, you know, the boys ahead to come and pick them up. So they're driving, smoking a joint, because, you know, juggalos. Doesn't matter that the homie just got out of fucking jail. Doesn't matter that they just pissed off a sheriff. Juggalos, of course. I can say this shit because I've done it. I have proof. I have the criminal record to show. They get pulled over by the cops. The cop, anyway. The cop is giving them the fucking runaround, letting them know, you know, I'm going to search the vehicle. They search the vehicle. Silas has a backpack full of drugs like a fucking junior fucking Hunter S. Thompson, you know, juggalo, naturally. While Trey's getting fucking hassled by the cop, and he's like, he's going to jail. You're going to jail. You can't, you know, it's fucking over. Silas runs out of nowhere, snatches the cop up in a chokehold, throws him down, pulls out a gun, and it's like, oh my God, what the fuck? And it's a squirt pistol. And he goes, tss, 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 tss. As they're driving away, because the cop's fucking choked out, he's knocked out, right? And then they squirt the liquid into his mouth. Trey's like, we got to worry about him? He goes, nah, I just hit him with like 6 hits of acid. Okay, all right, so they leave the scene of a major felony that Silas just committed, and they start talking about, well, we got to get out of the hatchet wagon. They're going to be looking for this. We know we're in trouble now. Well, you know, we could go talk to Scarecrow. And it's like, well, who's Scarecrow? You know, Scarecrow is this dude from their past. He's a ex-juggalo who fucked up really bad at a gathering and got served some juggalo justice. And this is written into the story, like he fucked up. And evidently, him and Trey got beef about it because Trey was the one that told everybody this ninja's going around stealing from family at the camps. You know, that is the number one fucking rule you don't break. One of the many, but that's one of them. You can get your whole fucking life taken away if you fuck around hard enough. But anyway, so they're like, man, what are we supposed to do? And Silas convinces Trey, let's just go talk to Scarecrow. Maybe we'll let bygones be bygones, and it's been a while. It's okay. And so they finally decide they're going to do it, and they go to Scarecrow's house. And before they walk into Scarecrow's house, I am telling you right now, every one of us as an older juggalo have walked into this house. Every one of us have seen a version of this fucking hangout kind of a place. I promise you. So that was accurate as well. They go inside, and it is just, it's trash. There's fucking posters on the walls. There's fucking black lights. There's skeletons and shit hanging off of every fucking rafter. You know what I'm describing, because it might look like your own house. You know what I mean? If you're watching this, it might look like your house, honestly. So we go in, and Scarecrow is, well, before we meet Scarecrow, but he's like being kind of standoffish and not cool. So the boys go outside, and they meet Scarecrow's sister Eden, who is the perfect caricature of a damaged, broken juggalette. That is a great way to describe her. She's flirting back and forth with the boys. She's playing around with them. They're telling her about the gathering and how cool it is or whatever. And like, it seems like she knows shit, but not a lot of shit. Like, it looks like Scarecrow hasn't told her much as far as the legacy is concerned. But they go back to her fucking room, and there's this weird moment where we find out the reason why Trey's in jail, but we also find out the reason why Scarecrow keeps his weird little sister around. So we'll go with her first. They go back to her room, and she's got a fucking breast pump on, and she's pumping breast milk, right? Yeah. That was not what I was expecting to fucking happen. She's pumping fucking breast milk, and we find out that the reason why she's doing that is because she had a baby that was stillborn that they named Lotus, which is the only mention of Dark Lotus in this only fucking movie. Just gonna get that off my chest. But she's dead. The little girl passed before she was stillborn, but she still fucking milks. because Scarecrow, who's in a wheelchair, I forgot to mention that, believes that it can help him walk if he drinks enough breast milk. I'm not done. So they keep talking about this ceremony that they all have to stay for, because Scarecrow tells them they have to stay for the ceremony because they're like, hey man, can we trade this backpack full of drugs for a clean car? And that's when you find out the Scarecrow's like, no, man, I'm not going to help you out. You got to stay for the ceremony. I'll take your drugs. I'll give you a car. It's this weird yes and no thing. And you find out that Trey's the one that told them, that didn't sell him out, but said, hey, this guy's stealing from juggalos. And he said, his exact words, he says, do you know what it's like to have 5,000 juggalos chant, you fucked up? I do. So the ceremony has to happen. But before we get to the ceremony, back to the breast milk thing. On top of milking her titty in front of them, she's really flirting hard with both of them. And she just straight comes out and says, do you want to fuck? And it's like, Trey is not into this, but Silas is definitely into this. And like, they start making out and shit. And like, Trey's like trying not to be there. And then we find out why Trey went to jail. So old girl raises up fucking Silas's shirt and you see he's had top surgery. He's transgender. You find out the reason why Trey went to jail is because some frat boy was fucking with Silas and he beat the shit out of him. Message: trans people are people too. But before the fucking even happens, it looks like Trey wants to leave. And she pulls out this little mini cam and she goes, no, capture the beauty. So we skip ahead. It's obvious something happened in that fucking bedroom. We skip ahead. We get to the ceremony. We find out that what the ceremony is. This is where the horror starts coming in. We find out what the ceremony is that they're going to try to channel the dead girl, Lotus, the little girl that was never born, through drinking her breast milk and some other weird drug-induced fucking mumbo jumbo. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. We get to the ceremony and Scarecrow's drinking the fucking breast milk and saying all this other shit, and it's not working. He says the ceremony's not working. He says we need blood. This is a direct reference to the Bloody Ruckus Pinky incident, because Eden, his sister, takes her pinky and puts it down and he chops it off with a fucking hatchet and then starts to eat and drink the blood off of the pinky. They freak out. They're like, we got to cauterize the wound. So they go find a creme brulee torch, otherwise known as a dab torch. And fucking, they fucking get the hatchet all hot and they cauterize the shit. And it's like fucking so crazy. The cop who was on LSD shows up at the house because Scarecrow sold them out. He had no intention of helping them. Okay, so the cop takes them and he takes them and he throws them in the back of the squad car because, like I said, Scarecrow fucking sold them out, right? And they're leaving, and the cop he drives them to this weird backward fucking area, right? It's in the middle of nowhere. I forgot to mention, one of the reasons why the sheriff was also acting really fucking weird with them, Trey looked inside the sheriff's truck and seen a pregnant woman, or a pregnant teenager in the truck. We're gonna come back to that. So the cop, the officer who Silas fed acid, now that's how I'm gonna differentiate between the two. The cop and the sheriff. So when I say the cop, that's who I'm talking about. When I say the sheriff, that's who I'm talking about, because both of them are about to be in this scene. So the cop brings fucking Trey and Silas to this backwoods, middle of the area, fucking middle of nowhere fucking place, right? And you know, they start having this existential crisis moment. Like Silas is like, we're gonna fucking die out here. We're never gonna make the gathering. It's my fault. All this shit's happened. Blah, 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 blah. The sheriff shows up and they drag fucking Silas and Trey out of the car and put them on their knees. Sheriff does not know that the cop is tripping his fucking balls off still. Does not know this is happening. Brings out this fucking girl, this pregnant teenager that I mentioned before. Brings her out and fucking is like, they keep making conversation alluding to that this is his baby. This is his daughter. and this is his baby, like that he incested his daughter, and she won't get an abortion, so he's gonna frame her murder and the death of the baby on these two fucking idiot juggalos. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm not done. So that's what they tell him is gonna happen. But through some fast words and some quick juggalo double talking to the cop that's tripping his brains out, they kind of like turn him onto their side. And he tells the sheriff, no, this is not going to happen. We're not doing this. I've seen the light. And then the next thing he sees is a bullet between his fucking eyes. The sheriff fucking shoots him point blank. And then there's a tussle or something that happens. And the sheriff and the daughter end up shooting each other and killing each other. And then I can't remember which one of them it is, but the other one has the bright idea. The baby's still inside. We got to save the baby. So they pull out a knife and they get it red hot. And they perform an emergency C-section on this pregnant teen. And they pull this fucking baby out. And they rescue this fucking baby. We're still not done. So everybody's dead at the crime scene. The cop's dead. The sheriff's dead. The pregnant teen's dead. The baby's not dead some fucking how. Wrapped up in a dirty fucking ICP t-shirt. That's how we're born. Baptized in Fago, wrapped in a dirty ICP t-shirt. That's the way we come into this world. And that's the way we'll fucking leave this world. So they take all the cops' tear gas and his shotgun and all his shit and all his less lethal ammunition, which they make a joke about. And for some reason, a bunch of fireworks. And they go back to Scarecrow's trailer. And fucking Silas is decked out in riot gear. And he's got the fucking gas mask on. And they throw in a fucking tear gas canister. And fucking... This is where it gets really, really weird. So the tear gas goes off. Trey starts lighting fireworks outside the tent or outside the trailer and dancing around them like a fucking fool. And Silas kicks in the door and he takes a beanbag shotgun and he just starts racking onto fucking Scarecrow's gang, right? Because he's here to save fucking Eden. That's his girl now. His girl, and they're gonna fucking give her this baby. They're gonna give her this baby because she fucking has milk so she can keep it alive. Full circle. So they wreak havoc on the thing. They fucking dump breast milk on Scarecrow. It's this whole fucking thing. They get away with Eden and they make it to the gathering. They're sitting around a campsite. Eden's holding the little baby who fucking made it. They said his name, but I was so drunk I don't fucking remember what they named the baby. And they're at a campsite with like Scotty D, Mankini, and a few other people. And then they go to perform on stage, and that's where the movie ends. That was the whole. That was the movie. That was the movie. They act like they go like they're gonna get on stage, and it fades to fucking black. I paid $4 for it, and it was too much. No matter what I've told you, go watch this fucking movie. Like, it's not good. It's not good, but it's not good in a good way. Every juggalo should see this movie at the very least to laugh at it. Anything I'm telling you, anything I've ruined, seeing is way more hardcore than what I've told you, because I've left some shit out. Nothing from the original 6 Joker's card. Nothing. Not one song from the original 6 is featured in this movie at all. As a matter of fact, there's only one ICP song, and it's fucking Miracles. You know, the one that makes us look dumb, like we don't know what fucking magnets are. And there's 2 Ouija tracks, and that's the extent of juggalo music that's in this movie. It was a deep cut reference to the Gathering of the Muddalos. That when they were talking about that, I went, oh shit! Somebody on the writing staff might actually know what they're talking about. This is not a great representation of us. But if you're fucked up, it'll keep you entertained for an hour and a half. Not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. Don't watch it sober. There's no reason to watch this sober. There's no point to watch this sober. The notes I took while I was drunk last night watching this movie. This is these are literally my open stream of thoughts as I was watching this movie. I was typing these out. First, who the fuck made this movie? Are they juggalos? These motherfuckers can't rap. I kind of hate his narration. This motherfucker is sprinkling coke on his chicken. These motherfuckers cannot rap. They use the word flu. These motherfuckers can't rap. Deep cut references to the Gathering of the Mutterlows. I hate this metaphor with the fucking dogs. When you watch the movie, you'll understand what I mean. Homie just committed a major felony. I have not laughed once. Silas is a typical stereotype of a jug. Scarecrow's place looks like every juggalo hangout we have all been to. Don't steal from family and you won't see juggalo justice. An unexpected Lotus reference. What a crazy ass detour. Breast milk. What the fuck? Capital letters. Message. If you've seen that movie, you know what I'm getting at. What the fuck is this movie? The Ceremony. What the fuck? A reference to Bloody Ruckus and the Pinky. Bro, this is so fucking stupid. This feels like the movie equivalent to listening to Jay's Bloody Sunday. Like, why am I doing this? Because there's clown paint on the front. The villain returns. What the fuck is this movie? Weird ass incest storyline. Capital letters. What the fuck is this movie? Random Wilhelm scream. I'm mad I paid for this. That is stream of consciousness. Final thoughts, Juggalos, watch this movie. I can't say it. Like, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. Do you know what I want the takeaway from this to be? I want other people to see how easy it was for these guys to do this and do a better Juggalo movie. That's what I hope. I hope that these guys are a trailblazer that shows that, hey man, maybe we can be involved in cinema a little bit deeper than what we are. And like, try better. Do this, but do it better. Fuck's sake. Man, I found myself at a loss for words several times, and I never shut the fuck up. I don't even drink like that anymore, and I got fucking wasted to watch this movie. And if normies watch this shit, they're gonna be even more scared of us than they already were. I'm Fatz. Back to you, Robbie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is me again, your host, Robbie, here with everyone's favorite segment. Every non-free thinker, every little fucking idiot who doesn't know what's music, how do I find it, where does it exist? Listen, we have it for you to know about. This is the new music roundup. We're going to tell you what's new. We're going to tell you what's cool, what's fresh if you're a 45-year-old juggalo. We're going to spill the beans and say, here's some tracks. Check them out. If you want to check them out, go down to the link in the description where you will find Diff Tug Radio, a playlist full of these songs. And maybe ones from weeks you missed. On Spotify, on Apple Music, we've got you covered. Diff Tug Radio, save it. Subscribe to it, follow it. Listen to it every Friday when I fucking spend hours and hours and hours updating it for you, you miserable creeps. First up, we have Dirtcore 24, a brand new EP from Mad Max. Mission Infect is back. Mad Max has a new EP. This one is all about Dirtcore, his label. Dirtcore has been killing shit. We told you about the Samson Stray EP last episode. This week, we've got multiple Dirtcore releases to talk about. But first up is Mad Max. Dirtcore 24. 5 tracks, 4 songs. We got Mad Max rapping. That's what he does. We got Jay Reno on the beat and Crossworm on the mix. And boy, is this a beautiful little EP. Max is spitting his fucking ass off, as always. And this thing just sounds great. I can't wait to see what these guys cook up down the line. This is just 4 tracks. You know there's more to come. And it's exciting times.
Dirtcore 24. This is the diary of a madman trapped in the dark. I've traveled thousands of miles, but I didn't know I was walking in circles, so I ended up back at the start. I'm what you see when a decent man is forced to blacken his heart. This is more to me than just passionate art. I'm at war for my soul, every battle is stark, but I don't play the Game of Thrones, no desire to rule. Ain't one of these whack rappers that's trying to be cool. I live this shit, underground legend, bro, I did this shit. Don't give a fuck where all you dipshits sit. I'm a 10-strip liquid hit. Y'all ain't even dope on paper, ain't trying to hear you nitwits spit.
Speaking of Dirtcore, speaking of Mission Infect, the god, Mum-Ra, dropped a brand new EP himself. This is part 1 of 3 EPs that will collect to make a full album. The EP is called Auto God Chapter 1. Then Chapter 2 and 3 will come out, and then you'll get the whole Auto God album. This is great. We got Crossworm beats here, another Dirtcore project, so you know Crossworm's involved. Ra is killing it. If this is, a taste of what's to come from the next two parts, it's going to be a great record. It's a great EP on its own. Go check it out right now. Mum Ra, Auto God, Chapter 1.
You want the answer, simply read through the lines, then decipher all the knowledge that they hid from your eyes, then determine if your actions were the best at that time, and try to reconcile the difference that had caused you to fight. I fought for perfect and my journey's been a long hell. I broke bread with gods and demons on a large scale. I have ascended to a realm where many try to fail. Inflated egos, best believe your boats already sail. You start to panic and the walls are slowly closing in. You feel the pressure and the air is getting very thin. You're meant to brace because you know your death is nearing in. And all the ones that claim they had you are no longer friends. It's kind of funny how you thought you had it locked down.
Keeping it at Dirtcore for the third time this episode. What the hell's going on here? Jay Reno signed to the label. He did the stuff with the Mad Max project. We talked about that already. Now he's going to be there as a rapper too? What? Jay Reno is a legend. You might remember him as Sadist if you're old. This guy's been in the underground since the early 2000s and maybe earlier. Him teaming up with Dirtcore is super exciting. He dropped a brand new single to celebrate joining the label called Get It Out the Dirt, and you can find it everywhere right now. Check it out.
I get it out the dirt, and I ain't scared to put in the work. I'm the type to let somebody else define what you're worth, not me though. That's why these hands are all callous, cause you can't make a name just based on raw talent. Slap fire out you if they gassing you up. Bar for bar, the choral straight massacre jump. You on the timeline crime, and these rappers are pumped. It ain't hard to figure out why nobody gives a fuck.
Earlier we showed you some footage from the Mighty Morphin Wackness tour and mentioned the tour exclusive EP. This is a group project, a collab between Super Famous Funtime Guys and Clockwork E, and you could only get it on the tour. It's currently not available anywhere. You can't go to funtimegang.com. You can't go to clockshop.net. You can go there and buy other things, and I suggest you do, but you cannot buy that EP. But they're not evil meanies. They're not bad boys. They're nice. They're nice guys. And they said, we'll give you a taste. We'll give you a little taste. So they dropped Let Me Go on all streaming platforms. This is a track from the EP. It's fucking great. If this is any example of what the rest of the EP sounds like, I need this thing. All right? I need it now. I want an album from these guys. I want Mighty Morphin Wackness, the LP, now. You hear me? Rappers, make it. No, this is seriously a great track, and as always, check it out.
Super famous clockwork hours coming for to terrorize, separate your bitches' thighs with murder, so word up.
Also won't let me in, said I'm too fucked up, I'm a messy pig. I need two dumb sluts with some sweaty pits. I do two more bumps of cocaine and dip. I got shit to do and shit is what you ain't. Shoot the deuce and shoot you in the face. Boof and scoop to all the tunes I make. Bitch, I load the booty up and fuck you till it breaks.
Step away from the bar, yo, I'm hella way faded, elevated to a mellow state, I'm about to celebrate it until they cut me off like I had a late payment.
Mighty Morphin Wackness is not the only thing these super famous Funtime Guys have out right now. They are also featured on the brand new single from the Michigan Misfits called Underground Assholes. Go find it, go listen to it, check it out. It's good. Listen.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Body ride, I'm an underground asshole. Knock, knock, motherfucker at your front door. Messed up, and we coming for the bankroll. Little bitch, shut the fuck up, put your hands up. You ain't gotta lie, I know you can't stand us. Misfits, we just finishing our story like who the final boss, Tony Danza. Fuck that.
Fresh off the gathering of the Juggalos, Scum, Insane Poetry, and Smalls One teamed up for a brand new track called Omnicide. Track's got a music video filmed at the gathering. At one point, Smalls One says, "Fuck the Cartier, I'm wearing cartilage for bracelets." And that, honestly, that's my line of the week. We don't usually do a line of the week. Maybe I'll start doing like a bar of the week. Bar of the week this week, Smalls One with that line. The track's great. You got Scum, you got Insane Poetry, you got Smalls One, you got them all together. What else do you want if you're a little LSP maniac, go check it out.
On the side, when they die and then they rot, including everyone you love in case that you forgot.
Now this ain't eeny, meeny, miny, mo, it's all they all. Execute them on the wall, on the side until they fall. The way the time is ticking, man, I'm feeling kinda anxious. I don't wanna wait no fucking more, it's time for bracelets. Fuck the Cartier, I'm wearing cartilage for bracelets. Go ahead and try to kill me, suicidal, same script. Same shit, you dumb bitch. Go ahead and lunch trick. Then right on this open blade to get your fucking lungs split.
Omnicide, though, is not nearly the only thing LSP has this week. They just dropped 2 brand new albums. First, Bloody Ruckus from the Cult crew. You know him, you love him, he dropped his brand new album, Resurrection of a Broken Reflection. This is a really cool project, and I want you to check it out.
Hollow tips into my clip, ready to go. Tickle to the slip, my path to get flushed. Leave a motherfucker body in the street slump like a deer. I'll put the bullets from out the trunk. I see your bitch on my back page, but you getting dope on the t-shirt. Rest in peace, you will be missed. Sorry, bitch, that's how the fuck I'm a luck shot. Can't stop at the hard round, screaming fuck y'all. Who the fuck are you to think that I won't catch you like a bunch of shot? It's father, give what the thought is father, give what the touch you jab, but you get running for fucker, man. You a pussy motherfucker. Look at my body, look at my body, look at my body.
And then also, LSP's own Razor dropped their brand new album, The Never Ending Gory /1 The Nothing. Now this is another, just like we talked about earlier with Mumra, this is another part one in a series. I don't think this is not an EP, this is an LP that you should go listen to, but it's part of the Never Ending Gory series. It's part one of it, and I don't know at what rate these are going to drop. I don't know if this is like, you know, the next one's going to be in 2 years or a year from now, or if it's going to be 6 months from now, but this is a full-ass LP, so I don't know what these guys have in store. But for now, go check out The Never Ending Gory /1 The Nothing by Razor on LSP.
Yo, I am the one and I'm bringing the heat. I'm hotter than burners, it's all the seat. My family will eat, I put you to sleep. Rock up my baby, I am elite. I walk in the room, bitch, I walk with a strut. Rocker come round and start fucking shit up. And you know what, your haters can suck. Up on his dick while I'm smoking his blood. Races will cut and open you up. Talking that shit got you coughing up blood. So much for love to hang just because. Hanging with us is a way to get plugged.
And now for our Diff Tug release of the week, our spotlight release. This one, a little bit of nepotism, but we're not above it. Today's spotlight release is Noise 13. That's right. Did you know he makes songs? I hope you did, because he's got full-length albums. So if you didn't know that, you've got some catching up to do, mister. He's a rapper. I'll tell you that, he's a rapper. You might know that from his previous material, but this time around, he's not quite rapping. He's rocking. This is a pop-punk rock song produced by Grady Finch. Who knew Noise was so versatile to rap and to rock? But he did it. This is a great track called Out of Spite. It's a catchy little number with a hook you're going to have stuck in your head for the next 9 months. Go check it out. Noise 13, our very own Noise 13, with Out of Spite, streaming everywhere now. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. That's right, it's over. You watch the whole thing. Every last drop of it. Watch it again, though. You know, I think a lot of people aren't watching these again enough. You know, you watch it, there's a lot of news, a lot of information, a lot of music. There's no way you remembered all of it. You should go back and watch it again and get our numbers up. While you're there, subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the bell, do all the fucking YouTube stuff everyone likes to do, and most importantly, go to Samhain Ceremony 4. See me do this right in front of your very eyes, not on YouTube, but in your space, in your physical space, maybe too close. I might get too close to you. I will be consuming alcohol, and I might give you just a little smooch right on the cheek, if you're lucky. I'll have stickers, I'll have hugs. Coming out to the show. It's going to be a blast. Samhain Ceremony 4. You know where to find tickets. In the link in the description is where you find tickets. And now on a personal note, as we leave, Do It For The Underground would like to congratulate our very own Fatz King and his beautiful bride, Casey, on their recent nuptials. That's right, Fatz King off the market, ladies. Don't be trying to knock down his door. He's taken. Beautiful ceremony. I saw some video of it. And our own Noise 13, fresh off putting out tracks. What can't this guy do? He put together a little montage for you to celebrate this beautiful marriage between these two beautiful people. And we're going to leave you with that tonight. So from all of us here at Do It for the Underground, we want to congratulate the newlyweds and say to you, not to the newlyweds, come back next time for more content, more episodes, more Do It for the Underground, right here on Do It for the you know what? All right, goodbye.
Try to look, but they can say I don't want another con.
They try to look, but they can't say that what we have is gonna last forever. You're all I want, one of a kind. What kindred souls intertwine. They try to dig, but they won't find the bodies we bury if they ever stood between us. Overcome, so far we climb. I have it back, drop of a dime. I take a case, I do the crime, just to let the world know you're mine. I'd run with you, Bonnie and Clyde, forever to the end and put the bullshit aside. Tell me about your dreams and aspirations. I'll take you away to all your favorite places. Let me be the one that you turn to when you feel like the whole world has burned you. I'll pour the gas and let you throw the match. Let go of the baggage keeping you in the past. Draw a 26 in the ash and then dip as fast as lightning flash. All I need in this world is your word, that you'll never throw my love to the curb, that you'll never call me crazy, though I swear that I am. You make me feel more than whole when I feel half of a man. Goddamn. They try to look, but they can't say that what we have is gonna last forever. You're all I want, one of a kind. What kindred souls intertwine. They try to dig, but they won't find the bodies we bury if they ever stood between us. Overcome, so far we climb. I have it back, drop of a dime.
Try to look, but they can't see that what we have is gonna last forever. You're all I want, one of a kind. What kindred souls intertwine. They try to dig, but they will find the bodies we bury if they ever stood between us. We'd overcome, so far we climb. I have it back, drop of a dime.